college football. And even if the skies open up, that pales in comparison to the purple rain that will be unleashed by the home-standing Washington Huskies. A huge opportunity for both of these teams to get a boost and find a way to break into the top 25 if they can come out with a victory. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Rams will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Washington's offense will have the football first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Breaks into the open. At the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. So the Colorado State Rams offense has the ball for the first time. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On the run, still looking. Fires downfield. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Williams looking for a man. Quickly complete.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They're working that left side.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lawson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. The Huskies are facing 3rd and inches. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Green. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Rushes on him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Curry. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bell. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The running back has it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Rams have their offense in high gear. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Just a hair too much on him from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Michigan State notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from East Lansing is worth its weight in gold to the Spartans. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Trying to move them on the counter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Williams will pass. Caught over the middle. It's Lawson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Napier. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. They'll try the run. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, ready for the 1st down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. From the gun. Pulls it in. Touchdown, Washington. And they take it in for 6 more points. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's ball. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Curry. Fires it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Makes a connection. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's ball. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Demontia. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's ball. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Rams in the hurry up. Just keep slinging it. Got it in the middle. It's Humphries. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's ball. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup, spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Rams with the 1st and 10.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rams can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the ground, it's ball. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Going to the running game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. The give to the tailback. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a 4th down stop. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to get it in. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Man, that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Give to the running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. Guided out of bounds at the 34, and the running game really coming through. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Might as well give it to him again. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Williams looking for a man. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45 on his way. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And the Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Demania. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Rams will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with the lone back. That's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Pulls and fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Bring in the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Got it in the middle, it's Perry. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. First down here for the offense. Williams will pass. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Hauls it in. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. They'll run for it. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
With the catch, it's Humphries.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And the Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense set for a first down play. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Rams look to keep this drive humming. Power football with the run. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rams back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Rams in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. A first down run on the doorstep. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? A run for the quarterback. Touchdown Rams! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Tough to beat Maction, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Kent State. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not
turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but explosive play for the first down. And the Huskies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Williams looking for a man. Makes the grab. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth-quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That puts them on top here in the fourth.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
The sure hands, it's Humphries. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That's caught. It's Bell. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Dropping back, it's Curry. A little screen to the running back. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Humphries. At the 40, there he goes. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Coates. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Going to swing it on second down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Demania. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. The give on the inside.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They've got time here to take a shot or two, but they need to be smart. They're already in field goal range. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down.
Touchdown, Colorado State. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Williams will pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And this defense puts an exclamation point on this one. Brought down after the pick, and time has run out. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.